sports. Let's get this rock and rollin', jelly bun golin'. Okay. So, 'tis the season for spooky. So I'm gonna do some cute little spooks. Can I draw Poir? Draw Poir with a cigarette? He's not spooky. I can make him spooky. Let's see. I'm gonna draw Poir from memory. That'll be funny. Who's Poir? It's a Dragon Ball character. I'm not looking up any references though. I'm drawing this from memory. Wait, the cat? The pig? It's the little floating cat fella. I guess you could call it a cat. I'm not really sure what Poir is. Wait a sec, I just realized what's wrong. I'm giving him little beady eyes, that's not right. No. He's got big. Oh no. What have I done? No, it just looks like he's wearing shades. Screw it. This is supposed to be an open mouth, by the way, not massive lips. But that's what it looks like. Oh no. This... This is not right. Other than that's poor from memory. Good. Something's wrong. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right here. Right, one sec. Okay, I had to turn the sound down just a little bit for me. Alright, so we got Poir smoking a cigarette who's it doesn't look right, something's wrong. Oh, it ain't right, Chief. What have I done? What's Poir looking at? Poir's looking at something on the right over here when this needs to be let me think. I know. Go for a standard spooky skeleton. Oh wow, that was fast. I don't have access to my keyboard right now, so I'd really appreciate if someone took care of that. Otherwise I'd be fumbling. Yay, thank you.
Boo.
And Poir's like,
Oh my god! Oh. But you didn't expect this.
and he's going to be wearing a suit. There's a business skeleton. There's nothing scarier than that. A skeleton with work ethics? You're not ready for that. He's got floating business hands. It's Poir. Kind of. Something's up with him, though. Something's wrong. It's bootleg Poir. Hey, Green. He died overworking, so he's continuing to work as a skeleton? That's dumb. What a waste of life and afterlife. You like the shape language of the skeleton? Oh, he doesn't know any other language. He can't talk. He can manage boo and yak. Gonna draw an obese bat. He's working because he needs the money to pay for a trip to the afterlife. Your pack-ig have arrived. You gotta pick it up. It's a big pack-ig. You think you should draw one of the Slay the princesses from memory? That's going to be really hard because I don't remember any of them. They all looked just like white. Black and white images with a woman in a dress. Archer, emissary of the Gorgonites.
I am Archer, emissary of the Gorgonites.
Oh, gee, that's cool. Can you do a backflip?
Oh?
Oh. Why don't you just stand over there and look cool, then?
Okay.
Bat's having a good time. Yeah, he's loving life. He understands what's up. You're drawing while listening? Or I guess listening while drawing. There we go. There's Fatback. He's just chilling. Right. Ah. Hello. Starting a new page. I'll try and draw one of the princesses, but I legit do not remember what they look like. I've only played the game once. So, I don't know, right, princess time. I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to try and draw this, and it's going to look like a stereotypical, Nightmare Before Christmas character. Always happens. Cannot draw people. What are we doodling? Steph? Steph and butts? The princess has big old eyes. Kara thinks my hand is a face. I already fucked this. Yeah, what am I doing? I can't draw people. I suck at it. I get other people to draw people for me. Unless it's a horrible caricature, it ain't happening. So, you know what I'm just gonna do instead? I'm gonna give up and just draw like some kind of weird Raggedy Ann doll. Close enough? I don't think it is close enough. I think we need more. Drawing people is hard.
Yep.
I drew one person well once. And it was a fluke. Balloon. What is her name? Popilda. And this is her theme song. She floats outside of your window. Homestar looking... Homestar? Homestar looking at Slay the Princess costume. That's the best Melancholy Hill costume I've ever seen. I don't know what these references are. Damn it! Name for my creations. Scared of Pop Builder? I'd be scared of Pop Builder as well. Idea 2. Do I take requests? You have a funny idea? You can scream it at me. And I might do it. She likes to float outside people's bedrooms and watch them as they sleep. No. She waits outside your window when you open the curtains and scares the crap out of you and then floats away giggling. I should draw Dopey Jackalla Fallout 4 Gorilla Stogape. I can try, but I've never been very good drawing from reference or from memory. I kind of just pull stuff out of my head, and that's better. Call Home Safety Hotline if you see Pop Builder. I'll give it a shot, though. The only way to stop her is plant cactus outside your window. You'll see the cactus and be too scared to approach, even though there's clearly a window in the way. It's just cactuses. She has a phobia of them. Popilda has a cactus phobia. This is it's stupid. Whatever. Okay, goodness. How am I gonna do this? Derpy Fallout 4 Gorilla. I'm gonna try and do it from memory. It's gonna be hard. Drawing gorillas on their own is already tough. Give it my best though. Fallout 4 gorilla looks way more like a yeti than an actual ape. And I just realized this is just turning into Homer Simpson. That's... That's Blobby Jr. Blobbert. Everything turns back to Homer Simpson. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Drawing stuff from memory is just inviting trouble. Whatever comes out, but I am not going to protest that this is gonna end up looking like what I intended. This is not my forte. If I draw something from reference, I need it in front of me, and then I need 2 hours. The model sucks. He is kind of Homer-shaped. I am kind of Homer-shaped. This is gonna be oh boy. I'm kidding. Giving him a Simpson lip. Everything becomes Homer. All things will become Homer, my love. This is... What happened? I tried to draw a gorilla and it just turned into Homer... Is it called a Homer... Sanitation? No wait, Homer... Homer Sinization. But joking. Okay, I'll do that. Marge, this morning I spliced my DNA with a gorilla. Oh, Homer. Why? They are a part of me, love. I love this. This is actually my favorite drawing today. This is not bad. Here's a weird fact about the gorilla, Marge. Gorilla canines are actually longer than most people's thumbs. But because the jawline never meets the round point of the mouth, you don't get to see them.
You sure know a lot about gorillas today.
Well, one of the many benefits of splicing yourself with an animal is that you learn all of their secrets. I should write for The Simpsons. They need some fresh blood. I'm gonna give him a big old, give him the old Matt Groening signature. There we go. Oh, it's good. There we go. I don't know how this happened. Raj, do you remember that episode where I became King Kong?
Homer, that wasn't canon. The Halloween episodes don't happen. It's not canon.
How come I remember it? Wait a minute, how come you remember it? Then she turns into sand. Oh my god. I've been living in a lie. There we go. I think that's good enough. This is wonderful. Thank you. Hey guys, it's me, Charlie. Did that guy just turn into sand? What? How should we draw? I know, I'm going to draw something very scary. Get ready for this. This might actually go against Toss, so be warned. I'm doing a risk here. Hope you appreciate that. If this doesn't scare the pants off you, I don't know what will. That was mean. I think I spelled application wrong as well. I think it's two P's. Application. Dude, Choo-Choo Charles eating a sandwich or something? Draw sexy pop builder? I can't do that. What is that? What is sexy? What? What, do you want me to put boobs on her? What do you mean? What? Fucking...
Very nice. Do it again, but sexy.
Okay. Puts breasts on it. Calls it a day. Being an artist is easy. Just sort of translate your images into your brain. It really is the scariest time of year. You said do not. Oh, do not draw Pop Builder sexy. Well, my joke still stands. Can you imagine? Imagine working at an art firm and your boss just waddles in.
Very nice design. Now do it again, but sexy. That's where the money is.
Don't want to do that. I think doing a Choo Choo Charles face would be good, though. It's been a while since I've done the fucked up, big, toothy grin. Okay. Wow, this one sounds a lot like Sonic. What's this one called? I can't tell. I don't know how to read SoundCloud. It's one of the ones in the album. Definitely going to be buying this album later, though. When I say later, I don't mean later today. I mean later when I've got money to throw away. God damn it. What is that, a bee? No, it's just a fly. Oh, good. Something very big and flying around just flew into my room, and I couldn't tell what creature it was until it stood still. It's a zebra fly. It can get pretty big. As flies go, anyway. All the bugs are acting weird now in this country because it's getting cold. They're all desperate to find somewhere warm. And I like the cold, so I have my window open just a crack. So they're all like, "Bah! And they all come climbing in. It's like, oh god. Please, just leave. Please, go somewhere else. Zebrafly, but that's impossible. You can't get enough lift. Hold on, there's a joke here somewhere. Can't get enough lift. Zebra crossing. Aerodynamics. What? Okay, from now on, if someone's gonna tell a joke, just assume I'm really dumb. Because that's the best way you can tell me a joke. Assume I have, like, no prior knowledge of any kind of cultural relevancy at all. And that's how you prime your joke for me. Because if it's a joke that's related to some kind of pop culture thing, I'm not gonna get it. It's a B-movie joke? I've never seen the B-movie. I know a lot of people did, but I didn't. Zebrafly. Zebrafly, but it's impossible. What's the context of the joke? Because even though it didn't make me laugh, I still like to understand what's up with that. So what's the... Is there like... So in the B-movie, is there like a zebrafly that visits? Some people say it's funny, but I think it's mostly just boring and weird. But... Need to know. The aerodynamics comment was a B-movie joke. The original comment was just you playing with words. Oh! So, okay. So I assumed there was like a pun in the movie where a zebrafly shows up and all the bees are like, zebrafly? How does it get any lift? And it's like, no, it's a zebra. They're so big and heavy. How does it fly? That's what I assumed. You have Galaxy chocolate digestives. Make sure to eat them all. Art? More like fart. The joke is that I'm freaking hilarious, dude. Hey Marge, I've got a joke for you. He just farts. That's horrible, that's malicious. Don't ever do that to your spouse. That's the chemical warfare. See, when you see people claim bugs can't fly because of aerodynamics, your brain immediately goes to B-movie script jokes. Well, that's incorrect though, isn't it? Because we've done a lot more research since the B-movie, and it turns out the reason why flies are so good at flying is for a multitude of factors that are extremely unique to their biology. And the whole bumblebees being too big to fly thing is also false for the very same reason. Once they factored in that technology, which they started to use drones technology for, by the way. That's how drones started to become developed, because they realized where they were falling short when it came under their self-proclaimed rule of aerodynamics. It wasn't that their ruling of aerodynamics is wrong, it's that people were dumb. Color me surprised. Wait a minute. Physics is wrong. The bee shouldn't be able to fly. And then it's like, yeah, but it's flying, so physics isn't wrong, then it's you. And then we went back and we figured out how flies and bees and all that shit fly so effortlessly. And it's actually rather amazing. You know, they're actually trying to work out how to achieve the fly insect level of perfect flying and maneuvership even now. I think somebody did nail it using a prototype, but it was really, like, fiddly and precarious. It was, need to make it smoother. Still, though. A proud day for aviasts everywhere. Yeah, when Stoke didn't understand the original joke, I was like, fuck it, I'll reference the B movie. I like that. I like how you threw a ball at me and it just bounced off my head and you were like, fuck it, let's try another ball. And then that one just fell at my feet. It's just like, fuck it. Bad playing catch. Doesn't get it. Claps his hands. Forget this. Going home. Huh? Is it incorrect, but famously the first line of the B movie goes, according to all known laws of aviation, bees shouldn't be able to fly. And the joke is that people used to spam the full movie script. Is that true? Why did the B movie take off so much? Which is why Twitch... Why is your Twitch lagging so much? I think it's because you're uncovering a conspiracy. And the scary ghosts don't like that. You ain't seen B movie in like a decade and a half. I've never seen it. Maybe I should see it, and then I can get it. It's like when I watched Megamind for the first time. Watching Megamind for the first time was like such an eye-opener for me. Because not only did I just understand every joke that has ever been told ever, but then I just uncovered like, oh my god, this has just been everybody's humor in the last 8 years. And then everything just fell into place. I was like, holy fuck. Oh wow, cultural domination is real. It's kind of scary. I enjoyed Megamind though, very good film. But you can definitely see where a generation got all their humor from. That film is like the 4 of my friends' humor, and they're all born exactly when that film came out, when it would have been influential to them, and it's just like, somebody should do a study. I'm available to hire, by the way. My rates are very slow. Low. I guess my rates are slow too. My rates are very slow. They will never get to you. You reset your browser to see if it stops slagging. If it stops lagging. Fingers crossed that it does. It took off like a bee. I like bees. Bees are my favorite insect group. However, I also do have a fondness for mantises. But just how interesting they are. They are such a unique clade. When it comes to the insect line, they diverge super hard from what's like normal. And of course, I'm a big fan of beetles. Funny little tanks. And they shuffle and wiggle. One day soon, you want to put together a watch night and see if Who Framed Roger Rabbit still holds up. I'll watch. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is incredible. You saw it for the first time in 2023. I remember watching that film a lot as a kid, but it's been a really long time since I've rewatched it, so it'll be kind of new to me again. And I'd like that. You like sea sugs? They're pretty. Oh, what are they called? Nudibranchs? Is that what they're called? Like the scientific name.
Oh, I see you enjoy the nudibranch line. A fellow squishologist. Yes. I was the... welcome, welcome. Shakes hand. I am Reginald B. Flaffin, and I'm the one who discovered the sea bunny. Very good find that day. Delicious. Very good over a fire.
Just realised I'm being racist to my own people by doing that. Like, every discoverer is some 1800s big mustached Nigel Thornberry. It's like, nah, most discoverers were just ordinary people. Like, they were just guys. Just people in t-shirts that found a bug and went, oh, this is weird. Is this new? And then it was. I think assuming everything ever found is done by some guy that goes,
yes, butterflies. Carstairs, fetch the tea.
very self-deprecating, not a fan. You haven't watched it in a long time. You love nudie pranks. You refuse? They don't at least all sound like Nigel Thornberry. I do like Nigel Thornberry, though. Fun stereotype to play with.
Eliza. Marianne, I can't see out of my right eye.
Remove your hand, dear.
What a woman.
That's a real scene, by the way.
Smashing.
Ugh. Really don't like what I've made here. This is nasty. You also want to put together probably a few watch nights to watch Sakamoto Days. Yeah, that'll be fun. Job application.
I'll do this with my hands.
I love Tim Curry.
Spaceman.
Ugh. This... I know you said do Choo Choo Charles, but I'm... Ugh. Fucking... Something primal about looking at this, I don't like... Tim Curry's peak. You can tell a lot about a person based on their first role of Tim Curry they know. Wait, you can tell a lot about a person based on their first role of Tim Curry they know. The first two things Tim Curry comes to mind is Nigel Thornberry, and the second one is when he played as the hotel steward in the Home Alone 2. Am I taking doodle requests? Kind of. If you've got a good one, shout it at me and I'll see what I can do. You see, that was meant to be Slay the Princess, and look what happened. And this was meant to be the Fallout 4 gorilla, and it turned into like a weird hybrid of Homer Simpson and the gorilla. So I can't promise what comes out is exactly what you asked for, but I'll give it a shot. This thing probably has good dental hygiene.
Yeah.
As long as there's a sandwich, it's fine not to draw Charles. A sandwich. As long as there's a sandwich, it's fine not to draw Charles. A sandwich? As long as there's a sandwich, it's fine not to draw Charles. This is another B-movie reference? You're probably not prepared for your first Tim Curry encounter. What? Is it the... I don't know. I don't know. I guess the Command and Conquer where he's like, space! I don't know. He wants to highlight Professor Finbar. Callum Masters from Jimmy Neutron. Tim Curry was awesome in that. Rocky Horror Picture Show is where you first saw Tim Curry. Oh yeah, he was in that. What? He suggested to draw Choo Choo Charles eating a sandwich. Okay. Pyramid Head, if you can do him, I'll give it a shot. You first heard of Tim Curry as Trimon in The Color of Magic, and you still always think of that when you first think of... I don't know what this is. Oh, he was! Yeah, Muppets Treasure Island! Yeah, he played as Long John Silver. Oh, I really want to watch Muppets Treasure Island again. It's been such a long time. Definitely. That movie's such fun. And Luigi likes that movie too. I don't know if that reference will land anywhere. There was I don't know if it's Newgrounds, but it's a really old cartoon where you've got Luigi and Mario talking about movies. And Luigi's really embarrassed to say that he likes Muppet Treasure Island. And then Mario's like, oh, it's such a good movie. And Tim Curry plays an excellent character.
I like Muppets Treasure Island.
Wait a minute. That might be a Doobers cartoon. Maybe. I'll have to double check later. The Color of Magic is a two-part movie-length TV series adapting Terry Pratchett's first Discworld. Of course. You know, there was something in the back of my head saying it was Discworld, but I didn't listen to it. I should listen to that voice more often. I don't know your first Tim Curry, but the first two things that come to mind are Nigel Thornberry and Lord Divo... Oh yeah, Diviculus. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Tim Curry played Lord Diviculus in Brutal Legend. That's a game I would love to stream, but I would get destroyed. The amount of copyrighted music in that game, I mean, it's all copyrighted music. Every track in that game is copyright music, so... Shit. I guess I could play the game without music, but that's not the point of Brutal Legend. Whatever. That was big Newgrounds energy, if you've ever heard it. John Mario, give him... Hey, Stock! Have a Mario milkshake! Alright. Oh, wow, that's not bad. What's your secret, Mario? I don't know. And it was before streamer mode was a thing. Okay, let's draw Primpy Bedhead. Let's draw Pimples. I feel like... I mean, I haven't played the remake yet, but I feel like the splendor of Pyramid Head has lost since, you know, media has kind of like exploded the figure. Like, you probably knew who Pyramid Head was before you even knew about Silent Hill, and I think that's what ruined it. Because the thing about Pyramid Head is, it was amazing if you didn't know he was going to be in the game. And that was the cool thing, because the game does not allude to this character at all, and he's suddenly thrusted upon you, and it's like, what the fuck is this? And it was a mystery, and that was the cool thing about it. And then as you played through the game, you unlocked why Pyramid Head is so significant to James. But now, it's just everywhere. Pyramid Head is here, he's in this game as well, and it's like, well, it's not unique to James's nightmare anymore, now is it? And before you even know that's even the case to begin with, it's probably used in some guy's intro channel for their YouTube, and you're just like, okay, there's the figure, I guess I already know what it is. And it ruins it, it really does, so it's... The odds of anybody listening to this who wants to play Silent Hill 2 and they also don't know who Pyramid Head is, play the game. Don't look up Pyramid Head. But you already know who the character is now. It's ruined! It's ruined. The Silent Hill 2 Pyramid Head only works if you're completely ignorant to his existence. Which no one is going to be. Very unique point in history where you could have gotten the full splendor of what the impact was supposed to be with that character. And now it's gone! It's gone forever! You're very lucky if you got the original reaction that you were supposed to get in this day and age. They overused the hell out of Pyramid Head. Wrongfully so as well, because Pyramid Head is meant for James. And I'm not going to go into the spoilers of it, but Pyramid Head is James's nightmare, specifically. So him appearing in other people's, like, journeys made no sense. It was stupid! My wife. I loved her. Well... I don't know why, but I like to imagine most of Nigel Thornberry's lines were libbed. I'd like to think so as well. He was given like a baseline of what to say, and then Tim Curry just sort of ran with it. Just said shit. You looked it up. And that was a Doobus Goobus cartoon. Yes.
I like Muppets Treasure Island.
Oh, it's so good. Tim Curry plays such a good character.
Oh, don't you worry. They know that in the remake and work around it. Pyramid Head placements are changed up.
Oh. They also do a very good thing early on with him. That puts the fear of God into you. It's so good. Oh my lord. Oh. I love that saying.
Put the fear of God in you.
It's a very unique fear. That's a very unique feeling. So glad that Silent Hill has turned things around recently. Me too! I'm glad it's back. Because for the longest time, Silent Hill was just the first 4 games. And the only way you could really play them was on original hardware, because... And the remake for the the remasters for the PS3 sucked. I think they might do a collection again. Well, no, sorry, not a collection. I think they might start releasing them again, because 2 did so well, so now the same team is now doing a remake of 1, which is fantastic. So I reckon what they're going to do is remake 3 and then 4, and hopefully they'll stop there, because the other ones that came after that were awful. Silent Hill 0, or whatever the crap it's called, was terrible. Downpour was terrible. The other one that I don't remember was terrible. Shattered Memories wasn't really a Silent Hill game. It was by name, but honestly, you could just play through that. If you play through Shattered Memories, it's not a Silent Hill game. It's completely different. It's something else, and they just stuck the name on it. And then you got the new one, which is doing really well. From what I've heard, people are saying it's not as good as the originals, which is fine. Because, you know, fine is better than awful. But I think if you try and hold a candle to the original team, of course you're going to fail. But I don't count it as a failure, because from what I've seen, a lot of people are enjoying the new one. I'm glad they are. They should put Siren Head and Huggy Wuggy in the next Silent Hill instead. If they did that, that would be it. I think Konami's stocks would just drop to 0. Your favorite movie is Jurassic World 2. Oh, of course you like Chris Pratt. You know me. Wait. No. Who says that? Luigi doesn't say my favorite movie is Jurassic World 2. Who says that? The HD collection is a textbook example of what not to do. It was Toad, yes! I'm not going to do a Toad voice, it would kill me. All you'll say is, I stopped my tracks for a solid 10 minutes because I didn't want to move. Oh my lord. Hopefully the 1 remake doesn't suck performance-wise. They'll do good. They've learnt a lot of lessons when it comes to making Silent Hill 2. And they will definitely apply that to remake of 1. Or they won't, and they'll fail and disappear. They've got a choice. Hi! Hello, Neb. Guys, look, it's Spooky Neb! He's wearing a big towel. I think. It's a surprise that Blooper Team, of all things, did a good horror game. You know, I'm still kind of coping with that, honestly. I really didn't expect Blooper Team to pull it off. Not at all. Ooh, hydrate, thank you. I was a naysayer from the very beginning. The second I saw Blooper Team was working on the remake, I was like, oh, that's it. That's it, we're screwed, we're done. No more fun for anybody. And then I ate my words when the game came out. I was like, okay. Something happened at Blooper Team, and now... I don't know, they just know how to make games now? I don't know what happened. Origins was good, Homecoming was okay. I really didn't enjoy those. I legit did not enjoy those games. I don't know what it was. Silent Hill F is fucking terrifying at points, ain't you, tell you. I'm glad to hear that. In your circles, people love Silent Hill F, but it might say more about you and your circles in general. Opinion people have of the game. I mean, it's not going to please everybody. That's impossible. But I think the fact that the majority of people are enjoying it speaks volumes. Not universally hated. People have gripes, which is fine, because all games will. But oh what? It's a new entry, and it did well. He's dragging his big sword. Is it even a sword? I think it's just like a big clunk of steel he has. I don't remember. There was also PT. Oh, true. I don't really count PT. 1 is more disturbing than 2. It is. Silent Hill 1, the original one, is a lot more, it's got a lot more gore. And a lot more, sensitive implications. Which I hope they actually translate in the remake. Because I swear, if they water it down because they're frightened of being, like, real, I'm gonna be really annoyed. But it looks like Silent Hill 2 remake and the new Silent Hill F, they're not shy about exposing real problems and conveying them in, like, their own imagination. So I've got high hopes. I've got high hopes for Remake 1, and I hope they don't shy away from any of the, you know... Well, if you know, you know. It's odd because wasn't Layers of Fear by Blooper Team just we have PT at home? Layers of Fear was fucking funny. Layers of Fear was really funny. The horror. I'm really glad I got to play the original Layers of Fear before they patched out all of the stupid mistakes they made. God, that was so funny. They accidentally made a really funny game. Because the game was... The way the game was paced originally before they patched it all out, it was like... They were trying to be scary, but it was obvious that it was like, it's just not working. So when jump scares happened, it was just like... Or getting a cream pie to the face, and it was just like, this is funny. Like, there's nothing scary about this. This whole thing is just like a theme park ride. And shit just happens, and it's like, what the fuck has happened? It was chaos. It was funny. Oh god, it was good. But the Layers of Fear story was interesting. I liked the story. It's a shame that the performance was... that. But I don't want to go back and revisit the original. Sorry, the updated version. Because I actually miss the original. They should release the original cut. They really should. I would buy it. I would buy it again if they re-released the original cut. Not kidding. It was some good shit. But they're not going to. I honestly think that's a shame. Their new horror game, Kronos, was also very good. Heavy Dead Space vibes. Oh, yeah, Kronos. I've only seen stuff about that. I've not looked into it myself. Lemming head. Lemming wearing a pyramid head. Pyramid. Let's go! It's crazy that they let Mr. Croker name a Silent Hill game. Big Red F. Oh, my throat. F. Cleaver. It is a cleaver. Okay. They didn't water down anything in the remake of 2. If anything, they doubled down on it. I remember you telling me. Like, they emphasized more. Everyone who's played Layers of Fear has laughed at that one specific point. Bring it back! Embrace it! Don't shy away from it. It was so good. That was a good Lemmings voice impression. Thank you. What should I draw now? I'll draw something stereotypical until, you know, something inspirational pops in. I'll draw a crafty spider. He's got his eyebrows raised. This guy knows what's up. Top hat. The Hitman devs kept in the homing, tracking throwable briefcase. Hell yeah. Embrace the fun. Rubbing the front hands together. This guy's up to something. Very crafty. Don't take your eyes away from the spider. How did they think the baby running into a wall was scary? I don't know. Oh, it's good stuff. Do I keep working on commissions for the rest of the evening, or do I draw a Dragon Ball character in my sketchbook? Let's put it to the wheel! Where's me wheel? Oh yeah, I burnt it. Shit. Looking for anything that can cause like a random choice chaos thing. Oh, okay. This'll have to do. I always have a banana on hand. I'm gonna toss this thing in the air, and depending on where it lands, one or the other. If it lands, if the curve is facing this way, Dragon Ball. If the curve is facing that way, it's more commissions. If it's anything like over here or like this, then we go again. All right. Shit. That's the worst thing that could have happened. It landed on its side. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Even the banana doesn't know. I can't help you. I don't have the help. I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry. I tried. Oh, God. Oh, please help me. There's the crafty spider. Flip a banana, it doesn't go as planned. Use the wheel as firewood that night. I remember. I remember now, yeah. Heard of flipping a coin? I don't have one on hand. I've got a bunch of ape coins, but each side is the same. It's hindsight. Oh, that one rare 1% of getting the banana confused. How did it land on its side? I'm gonna draw a spooky banana now. Flip banana of fate. Oh, so good. Banana? A packet of crisps? Oh, yeah, really nice plum pudding. Ooh, yeah. What else? Crumpets. Trousers. Spotted dick. What else? Red letterboxes. I don't really know where to go from here. Okay, cricket. Right. Flip a coin, and if you don't get the result, it means you wanted to do the other thing anyway. You stepped away to make dinner plates anyway, and dinner plates away and drink your milk, and clearly missed something in those 2 minutes. Feel free to watch the clip, Pep. You won't believe your eyes when you see that banana fly. Beans on toast? God save the Queen. What's your words in it? Well, I'll have the bobbies after you. I don't think I've ever heard that one. I think you might be a fake Brit. Oh, I think you side banana. How did that happen? That's gonna get a bruise now as well. I gotta eat that later. Have a craving for beans on toast now. Pint of better, please, barman. Bobby is slight. I know what it is, but I don't think. Watch your words isn't in it, or you'll have the bobbies after you. Doesn't sound like I've never heard anybody say that. How did that happen? Sad music, please. Why are we playing sad music? What happened? Oh, the playlist is over. That's what happened. It went immediately to the other guy. Why is there a next up? What is this? I don't know what's being played. Why is SoundCloud ass? Now it's happening again. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna whip out. It's incomprehensible. It's bloody awful, it is. Where's the Wallace and Gromit playlist? Where is it? I've been looking up Wallace and Gromit music. There it is. There's the playlist. Here we go. Yes! Let's go! Crikey, it's the Roses. Okay, that's a bit better, I guess. Oh, you thought it was a bunch of 9 guys named Robert? Let's draw the Wallace and Gromit duo. They do it from memory. They shouldn't be too hard. They're simple shapes. The Wommit and Grollert family. You've been put on hold, this music. This is the music that plays when they're looking through the magazines to see which is the best holiday for cheese. from the first movie. Just realized that I'm drawing right at the very edge of the desk. You guys can't see that. If you pitch it down ever so slightly, then you get the soundtrack to the one re-release DreamWorks put on the DVD in the US. Really? Love a Grand Day Out. I like the Grand Day Out because it feels like the most claymation out of all of them. I think all of them are really fun to watch. They're great watches. I'm not going to deny any of them being that amazing. But as the technology has gotten so good, it's become almost undistinguishable from whether or not you're watching CG or if it's claymation. The latest Wallace and Gromit one, the very new one, A Vengeance Most Foul, that was all done with claymation, but the craft is so good, I couldn't tell it was claymation. They went too hard, they went too far. And that was the charm. The charm is knowing that these were clay figurines dancing for you, making a presentation, you know, a play. Which is kind of why I prefer the older ones now, because they looked like they were made of clay. And you got to see the imperfections of like their fingerprints and the notches and stuff. But now it's so good and professional and perfect. I don't know, I don't know. The only reason I know the latest one is made from clay is because they released a documentary shortly after the film came out, and it showed them working on all the bits and pieces. But it was... Not shitting on the movie, by the way. I think A Vengeance Most Foul is really fun. I'm just saying, there's a point where claymation stops being clay, if you can't tell. But it's also a testament to how good they are at their craft. If I can't tell, hot damn. It must have been a PAL to NTSC conversion oddity. That's so strange. A Grand Day Out has the best Wallace faces. It sure, yes. A Grand Day Out, since it's so early, is a bit off-putting and messy for your tastes. It is messy. That I won't deny. But I do like it. There's a certain oddity about it. There's a certain weird, like... I don't know, almost alien property to it. Has anyone seen the meme with Wallace as Emperor Palpatine? Yeah, I've seen it. Not even Wensleydale. This is turning into like a weird Poppy Playtime Wallace and Gromit. Although, spooky drawings. You'll be real, you don't know anyone who could look at Vengeance Most Foul and think it's CG, but you think you're talking from a viewpoint of like I can see it's claymation and can't imagine a person not being able to see and know. I know what you mean. You can't imagine not knowing. I know. I know. I know what you mean. Like, of course I know it's clay. Of course I know it's clay, and of course I know it's been made in clay. But there were some bits in that film that was so masterfully done that it wouldn't matter if they had replaced it with CG because it was just so perfect. That's all I'm saying. At this point, the clay didn't matter. Which is not a problem I should be having. It's like, oh no, you're so good at what you do. I can't tell whether what medium you use. This is not an issue. This is such a first world problem. Yeah, this is becoming scary. This is like bootleg Wommit. Walbert and Wommit. It uses the grande out faces for when he's fighting YouTube poop style, and it's hilarious.
I know what it is. It's good.
Guys, have you ever seen wallaceandgromit.exe? It's so fucking scary. He come out of TV and blood. You like that they added Peter Sallis coat in the recent movie? Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Peter Sallis' coat is in the recent film as like an Easter egg. I liked that. It looks like a Grollert and Wommit character. Sure does. Has anyone tried making a mascot horror game themed around claymation? I think... I was going to say Grollert and Wommit, but that's not really a horror game. I think. I don't know. It's trying to be. Hard to know. Not really themed around clay though, is it? It's just characters. I think I said claymation because they look like claymation. They're just like blobs with features on them. I don't think it's got anything to do with claymation, not at all. Yeah, the Midnight Walk! Fuck is this? What? We're moving on. It started playing Thomas the Tank Engine music. What the fuck? Thanks. Go. Play some shopping music. Gerudo and Machina devs are working on a stop-motion horror game currently. About witches, you think? I did remember seeing that, and they're opening up a Kickstarter already, or it's coming soon. And it sucks because I want to back them because I backed the other two projects and they came out wonderfully, but I don't have the money. That irks me. That irks me a lot. It irks me that I won't be able to help them. Not this time. Ugh. Yeah, Midnight Walk is amazing. I caned that game. I 100%ed it. Didn't stream the 100%. I played through it and then played through it again on my own, getting all the goodies. Oh, Midnight Walk is amazing. If VR didn't make me feel like I was gonna run into a wall and throw up inside my own mask, I would like to play that game in VR. Glad we're getting more games that use claymation in general. Even Platypus Recycled is out, and apparently quite good. I want that! I want that too. I don't have any fucking money. I don't have any fucking money. That's alright though. Staying alive is much more of a priority than whether or not I get to play a game right now. The game is still going to be there. I'll wait. Besides, I've made my bed. I saved up for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and then I bought Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I can't exactly complain. Also bought the Shinobi game too. And that's pretty much it for my budget. That's the thing. That was the biggest kick to my financial pocket. 2 high-priced games that I really, really wanted coming out so close next to each other. There was a two-week gap in between each one. So in less than a month, I spent £120 on games. That's bad! That's really bad! It's no wonder I don't have any fucking cash. But it's not like I do this often. I don't think I've spent this much money on a video game in one shot in a really long time. I think the last time I did that was Sonic Mania, because I bought the special edition. And then after that... yeah, no, nothing. I've kind of been patient, or just kind of like, I'll get it cheap, or I'll buy some indie stuff that's way cheaper. This is like the first time in years that I've been normie level of, fuck it, I'll buy it anyway, you know? This is not common for me. That Wallace has seen some shit. Looks like it's been punched in the nose. You used up your gaming budget for the year 2. There's always next year. Yeah, there's always next year. Absolutely. Can you complain if you feel like it? Nobody's stopping you. I feel like I'm done. I don't really like complaining in general. Sometimes I do. If it's something that's completely out of my hands, then I feel as though complaining's perfectly fine. But everything that's happening to me right now is my fault. So, what would be the point of complaining? And besides, I knew beforehand, this isn't a shock. I didn't wake up and go, wait a minute! My money's gone? What the f... I knew this was going to happen. It's the reality sitting in, I think. It's like, oh wow, my budgetary freedom is pretty limited due to the stock that I put into it. And I'm just gonna have to deal with that. No amount of "weh" is gonna help. Grommo knows. I don't like it. I don't like these forward-facing profiles. At least Sonic Racing Cross-World will last you a long time. Oh, definitely. I think I've put... Let me check. Hold on. How many hours have I put into Cross-Worlds already? Not that you should measure your value based on the amount of hours you play, but it'll help me measure a metric of how much value I'll be getting out of this. So right now, I've sunk in 108 hours of Crossworlds. I've still got a lot of stuff to do. There's still the special things that you can get after you've completed the main achievements. Not to mention, there's the crawl of the online space, which takes on a really long time. And then there's also the DLC and the new character events coming in soon. So... yeah, this game's gonna serve me well. Crossworlds will serve me well, yes. Rubs hands together. You don't want to know how much you spent on games this year. Yeah, but you got a job, it's fine. You've got disposable income. You're a grown-ass man, you can budget yourself, it's fine. I have to be a bit more careful. Because there's no, there's always next month. I don't have that. I don't have, it's okay. I just gotta wait for next month's check and it'll be all good. I gotta get money other ways. Should you dial it back a bit? Oh, you should dial it back a bit. I mean, it's always good to save money. You never know when you're gonna need a bit of cash. Waldorf and Granular. I'd play Waldorf and Granular. You spent too much over 2 days in September. The VTuber con. That's more than an hour per dollar. Grommit's got the boop snoots. You bought Sonic Mania for PS4. I hope you're enjoying it. Looking at Grommit through a peephole. So his nose looks extra large. There's someone at the door. Looks through peephole. It's Granular. It was $10.50. It's pretty good. I'd call that a bargains.
Bargains.
Holy fuck, you just checked. You got over 500 hours on GTA 5 Online. There you go. That's got your value. Then again, value is so subjective. I mean, naturally you want to hold on to your money because without it you're not going to live. But if you're enjoying it, then isn't that enough? It's like, no, I have to enjoy it for this amount of time, otherwise the $60 was worthless. It's like, see it that way, I think, if you're just having a good time. And it's good for the soul. know, it's alright. Don't see the problem. Can I draw Razov? I'll give it a shot. I don't remember him too well, but I'll give it a good old... Give it a good old buddy. I'll try and draw him from memory. I know Razov's got a big floppy hat. Remember that much. And he runs around his mansion going, because he keeps hiding his toilet away from himself. Like a really flat Pikachu. Game value depends on you. For an arcade ports or inspired games, you take how many dollar it costs and multiply it by 4. If you start or continue that many times, then it's like you spent that much at an arcade. Okay, I see what you mean. That Razov's mating call. So you punch him in the face and he screams his mating call down the corridor. That's a scary animal. Razov to me always looked like a fucked up Moomin character, you know? He looks like a Moomin character that isn't quite finished. It's like they tried to make something and then they just sort of got bored and put the rest in a blender and they went with it. Wait, am I drawing him with overalls? You know what? Screw it. He's wearing overalls. Overalls that don't quite cover all. And a psychotic young boy who will not stop hounding me. This little boy right here. Yo, Kunga Bunga, dude! That's a terrifying Bart Simpson. What the crap? I think Razov's supposed to have some type of... He's supposed to be some type of snake? Will he got a spot on his body? I have no idea. I'm not trying to be accurate. Trying to draw from memory, which is not accurate. Okay, we're giving him a few spots.
Moving on.
Need to sharpen the pencil again. Have I been too heavy on the pencil? I think I have. Maybe I need to do lighter strokes. Where's me knife? From memory, that was pretty great.
Thank you.
I mentioned Moomins, so I'm going to draw one.
Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone. What is this? It's the Christmas albums just popped up. You know what? Screw it. Just leave it on. It's October. It's Christmas. That's bootleg Snork. You hyped for the new movie? We're getting a new movie, we're getting a new game. The Moomins are coming in. I need another sip. The Nightmare Before Christmas stream. Christmas gets earlier and earlier every year, it seems. Yes, we need your money. Is that what business people say? No, business people say you're beautiful and you're intelligent and they try and manipulate you, doing what they can't do so that you can sell your services to them and then they resell it, keeping most of the profits by giving you a 10% majority. That is how business is done. I thought business people call each other ugly and convince them to buy some beauty products. Shit, you're right. Damn it! Fucked it all up. Not a businessman at all. There, I admitted it. Are you happy? You grabbed me by the balls and you swung me around the room until I confessed. You're the grok as well. Probably much of it's cheap junk. I drew Snork and Grok all in the living room. I'm coming together a new television show. It's a buddy comedy sitcom featuring the Grok and Snork, an unlikely duo, and they solve crimes together. What do you think? I think it will really take off. Questions. Why are people extra rude on the holidays? Excuse me? Are they? That's not my experience. You don't think it'll work? Oh, no, come on, no, think about this. So Snork built a thing go wrong, meets Grok. Grok doesn't scary, Snork thinks scary, become friends to find out new thing, stumble upon conspiracy, and must work together to uncover conspiracy. And it's in both of their interests that they cooperate. Conspiracy thing, hurt Grok. Solve conspiracy, Snork go home. Nothing? Alright, I tried, whatever. I'm gonna go sniff. You wish you knew the answer, otherwise you'd have solved world peace by now. I don't recall people being rude to me on the holidays during Christmas. I see a lot more people rushing around and being stressed and exhausted, but being rude? I don't think so. I don't share that experience. Stork isn't empathetic enough to deal with Grok. She'd get annoyed and freeze him to death. Okay. Shit. Where's my... I'm gonna draw sniff. I mean, you could have let me down gently, you know, you could have said, you know what, this isn't what we're looking for as a pitch. But no, you had to hold me down and just break away everything I built in 5 minutes. You know what, maybe I don't want to work for your studio, you know, maybe I'll just go to Warner Brothers instead. Sorry. No, I'm joking. Oh, you work retail. Holy moly, that's an entirely different experience altogether. Isn't working retail hard all year round though? The hell's a chili guy? What if we got a really good TV director to work on it? You sure Rebecca Sugar knows something? It's someone who could help. That'd be funny. Sniffer's shaped like a bulb. Got a bulb body. the most part. I'm no businessman. The business skeleton would be ashamed. I'm not flicking back all of those pages just to talk to the business skeleton. You kidding me? It's Christmas. That's one sniff. Idea. New idea for a TV show, right. Snorker's building thing. Sniff come in being Sniff. Sniff do bad. Big thing, explode. Now there's more than one Sniff. Two Sniff. And their personalities split. One Sniff, really funny. Other Sniff, really boring. And then... money. I'm gonna draw Stinky. Why does he stink so bad? Also, does Stinky have a grok nose? I don't remember. I'm gonna give him a grok nose. This is just... This is not Stinky. This is someone other than Stinky. This is a new character. Yeah, this is not Stinky. Something went wrong. Well, if this is a new character, I might as well go nuts with it. Wait, this is Christmas music. That's why you guys are talking about Christmas. Well, apparently we're listening to Thomas the Tank Engine music again. Okay, this is Bizarro Stinky, and he comes from the swamp. New fan headcanon. Do not steal, cannot rewrite. I win. Tekken 3 coming to PS5 next week. What makes him Bizarro is that he smells good. Yeah, this is good smelly. This isn't stinky. This is good smell. This is good smell. Scented! Okay, good smell is the English translation. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna put a... Yeah. Scented. So, idea for episode. Bizarro Stinky comes out of the swamp and he's causing chaos because he smells so good, and real Stinky's jealous and he's all like, you guys don't like me, and everyone's like, yeah, we've been telling you this for years. No, we don't like you. We like the new Stinky. We like Scented. But it turns out Scented is even worse. He's chaos unchained. He doesn't listen to people. It's like, and everyone's like, Stinky, we were wrong. Even though this guy smells so nice, we were wrong, Stinky. We want you back. And then Stinky comes up with a plan to stick Bizarro Stinky back in the swamp water. Yes. That's how you write an episode. Let's keep going. See, this is why I'm worried. See, this is why I'm worried every time a new adaptation of Movement happens. Oh, come on, don't you like Scented? No. Okay, new episode idea. Wait, hold on. We don't have enough characters for the Hattie Fattener. I want an episode about a lone Hattie Fattener that's been separated from his cluster. But I need a reason. Got it. I know what to do. Okay, so a creeper shows up. A creeper shows up to Moomin Valley, causing chaos, and he's all like, yo, I'm gonna explode if I don't get my way. And everyone's like, fucking dude, don't explode, man. So, what they do is, when Creeper isn't looking, they kidnap him in his sleep and take him to the Hattie Fattener Island. And when he wakes up, lightning hits, and he turns into a supercharged Creeper. And he's like, I'm gonna get my fucking revenge. And then, a lone Hattie Fattener comes back, and he's like, guys, the supercharged Creeper is coming back. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then there's a huge explosion, and everyone dies. So, next episode, Minecraft's Jack Black gets involved, and this is when shit starts getting serious. And there's the twist. You think it's only about Scented making mischief, but it turns into a philosophical study of what it means to live, to love, and to smell. Apparently Jeb said recently that if creepers weren't already in the game, they would have been added in modern Minecraft. Thanks, Jeb. That's really helpful. The fuck does that mean? Could you, that's the most nothing statement. Imagine Miyamoto. You know, I've been thinking about it, and you know, if Goombas weren't already invented, they would have been added to modern Mario. Like, cool. Thanks, Miyamoto. What does that mean? What do you mean? What? What? Thanks, Jeb. So insightful. What does that mean? What do you mean? What's his point? What the fuck? What a nothing statement. You know, Mario is so good that he would have been added to the modern Mario games. You got it. Thanks, Miyamoto. Say wouldn't. If they weren't already in, they wouldn't be added. It's the same difference, though. So we're saying if they didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. Yes? What? Is he assuming on the function that if he lives in the reality where Minecraft exists without creepers, that he would be the only person who knows what creepers are and he wouldn't add them? What's his statement? I'm very confused. Why did he say that? Rebecca. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Get Peter Blownagart to write these episodes or something. Disclaimer, I do not respect Blownagart great. You do respect Blownagart greatly for directing the day the Earth blew up. Thank you. So, can you draw famous Left 4 Dead character Purple Francis? I can give it a go. You good thing I'm purple. Purple Francis. Is Purple... Okay, I need to know. Is Purple Francis real, or do you just want me to draw something called Purple Francis? Because I can do both. We're removing one sentence from what you assume is a conversation or interview with one context. With context. If they didn't already exist, then a mob like that wouldn't be added to the game. But what does that mean? I too do not think there's probably more context. It means nothing. What kind of thought... What? You know, if this thing didn't exist, it wouldn't exist. What's he talking about? They only existed because of a failed attempt for the pig, yeah. But in that sentence, it's implying that there was never a mistake, so creepers never existed. But if they weren't and have been not... Yeah, please provide context. Yeah, it's such a nothing statement. Please, just hand me the fucking thing. I can't read. If they didn't already exist, then a mob like that wouldn't be added to the game. So? You don't know the context yourself. You have Googled it. What? I need the reason because the sentence on its own is really dumb. Hey guys, if apples didn't exist, they wouldn't be added to the world. I need to know the context. I need to know what the hell Jeb was yammering about, because on its own, it sounds dumb. I'm gonna draw Purple Francis and Jeb. I don't know who Purple Francis is. I'm gonna draw Jeb. Okay. If you were to follow the rules that we have today, we would probably not add the creeper because it would actually... Hold on. Second. Okay, I'm going to highlight this thing so I don't lose it. We would probably not add the creeper because it would actually be so controversial to have a monster that would show up and destroy what you built. The creeper is very iconic, though Chief Creative Officer Jeb Bergenston explained in The Bio That Broke Minecraft, a new video delving into the team's development process. That is so much better. Now it doesn't sound like the abled ramblings of a broken head. I get what he means now. Okay, one moment. What the fuck is this? So this is Purple Francis. He's white on the screen. It's a real screenshot from the real wiki. I believe it's real. I understand what Jeb is saying now. If the creeper was invented today, it would be seen as controversial because of how they built the game, because they're trying to be fair. The creeper's archaic gameplay style is very of its time, and the only reason it's being kept around is because it's so recognizable. But if something like that were to be considered for modern Minecraft, if the creeper did not exist, then it wouldn't be added. That makes more sense. The sentence on its own makes it sound insane. I just realized I don't know what Jeb looks like. I've just started drawing her face. I've never seen the man. There you go. That's Jeb. I guess. Apologize for not providing context, as I only knew the out of context statement and didn't think to look for the context. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that to you and see how you like it. Francis with a tint. Purple Francis logo's deep. He's a real fan favorite. I don't give a fuck about Purple Francis. He's a fucking... Yeah, I'm gonna draw Purple Francis. The article has more talk about how nowadays they design Minecraft around the idea of difficulty dictated by the player, so destructive monsters only show up at the player's discretion. That's true. Difficulty by the player. Yeah, thinking about it, the creeper is a very strange idea, isn't it? From a video game standpoint. Fun though. I still think that creepers work because they teach the players not to rely on structures they have, as they can be easily toppled. I also think the creeper's just fun as a surprise element. So quiet. And then they walk up to you and explode. Really funny. What about removed TF2 class, the Madcap? You never really watch GT. Who the clown looking guy? The clown? Clown looking guy? From Dragon Ball Z GT. There's a clown looking guy in GT? Yeah, link a picture, please. Or, I don't know, find the name on Wiki. You could tell us. Clown? I don't recall any clown. There's only one character I can think of in all of Dragon Ball that looks like a clown. But only vaguely. Oh yeah, Chaozu, maybe. Would you call that clown looking, though? The Madcap is pretty cool, but you're not a fan. You would have been too up. I'm gonna draw a Madcap. Drop my toothpick on the ground. There you go, that's Madcap. This is my cap. Wait, is the TF2 character called Madcap? It's removed before. He was removed from the game before they added hats. Man, he's old. Oh, Belmont! I'm so stupid. How did I not click? How did I forget Belmont? Yeah, he's he's just a clown. He's a destroyer god of Universe 11. You also forgot about him. He's just not that interesting. He just kind of just looks like a clown, and that's it. That's his character arc. He's a clown. He is the destroyer god of Universe 11.
This is my cap. No.
Honestly, brilliant. Save that design. This fucking thing? You sure? Did you know cows are brown? They've also come in other colours. Also, you know, being in GT makes people want to forget about him. I don't think Belmont was in GT, was he? Yeah, he was only in Super. You always think of fucking Quintella, the Universe 2 lady, but you forgot her name. Oh yeah, I forget her name too. Quintella's hard to forget. It's so loud and rude. Cows are cute. I'm going to draw a cute cow. Done. That explains why it was hard to remember him. We looked up the wrong show. Sidra. He seems relatively nice for a destroyer god. Sidra. Who's Sidra? The name's not bringing up anything. What animal does Sidra represent? Or theme? They've all got a theme or something. The place you go to buy games had Dragon Ball manga. Need to read it. Of Superware, you think around $5 to $10 a piece. Not bad. Oh, him! Yes, Sidra. Yeah. He was the, He and Ro tried to destroy Frieza before. Yeah. The, it's where the three brothers, three Wolf brothers were from. Yeah, Sidra. Yeah, he did seem rather nice, didn't he? Even though he was... I don't know. The furry dimension. I'm not sure, I don't know. I guess he seemed nice, though he still kind of went through with the deception. I'm not sure. I'd have to really think about where I sit with that. He seemed more chill than the other ones, at least. Quintella was nuts. Quintella is by far the most unhinged destroyer god. He's not well. Something's wrong. Oh, he was manipulating him. You're right. I need to rewatch the show. Yeah, Quintella's evil. Something's wrong with him. I'm gonna draw an angry mouse. Okay, I've already messed this up. Where everybody goes if you're a furry. Universe 3. There we go. God, it's so easy to draw. You just do shapes. You don't have to do anything cool. That's an angry mouse right there. He's got his ear bitten off. Get ready. I'm going to draw another crazy creature. You're not going to believe what's going to come next. Pissed off ant. I do like to keep things interesting around here. Black and white cows are propaganda by Big Milk. They don't exist in real. You sure? No, I know you're lying to me. I fucking saw some last summer. I like shapes. Everything is just shapes. These things are too cute for spooky. I know we've done a bunch of spooky drawings, but this page is too happy. We need something scary. Let's see. What's scary? No! We're back on the Wallace and Gromit. It's not what it... Oh. Okay. Oh. Back. Oh, I hate SoundCloud. I desperately need to, like, download this album because it's... There we go. I hate this website, but it's the only place I can find the music. I download it later. You think Madcap looks pretty scary? Nah, he's just enthusiastic about his cap.
This is my cap. See?
I'm going to draw a snake from the front view. There you go. Have you ever seen a snake from the front? It looks really stupid. They've got little ooh faces. Snakes are cute. Little noodles. I used to know a friend who owned a little pink corn snake. He was cool. Used to wrap around my fingers to stay warm. There was just one rule. Even though corn snakes are generally quite docile, you would not stick your hands in the tank. If you wanted to handle him, the snake I mean, you would leave the tank open and let him come to you. If you stuck your hands into his tank, he'd bite you. Every time. Because he associates anything warm entering his enclosure as food. But anything outside of his enclosure, he's just curious about. So, it was never stick your hands in the enclosure with him, because he'd nip you. And even though he was only small, his teeth were super sharp. It was like needles. I still remember how it felt. Here's a cute little noodle. He didn't do live feeding. What he did was he had a freezer filled with... sorry, not a freezer, a fridge filled with already deceased, like, infant mice. Like pinky mice, as they call them. And he would just heat them up in the microwave for so long and just toss one in, or have one on a stick and pretend it's alive. Anyway, it's morbid, but it's the only way you can feed a pet snake, because they don't smell a food and go, ooh, yummy food, and just eat it. They need something to attack their predators. It's how they do. You kind of need to play along with their instincts, otherwise they'll starve. Unless you get one of those egg-eating snakes. They're cool. You don't have to feed them anything. You just get them eggs. There you go. And they just sort themselves out. It would be cruelty not to feed your pet appropriately. Exactly. What's the point of having an animal if you're just going to feed it tofu? It's a snake in a balloon! That's not my idea, but the Disney movie, Robin Hood, where the snake is inside the balloon and he's just flying around with his tail. I've always thought that was super fun as an idea. Those cows you saw were just painted for marketing purposes. I'm gonna shove your face up that cow's ass and you tell me if it's there for marketing purposes. I used to watch Disney's Robin Hood a lot as a kid. I liked it. I liked it. I like it just fine. It's a good one. It's 11 o'clock and all's well. Wait, is it? No, it isn't. I fucking gaslight myself. No. Fresh bottle of milk. It's a good yarn. We've only got a few more minutes until I've done the 3 hours. I don't usually stream this late, but considering I arrived late and all I'm really doing is drawing, it's not really that intensive. So let's see if I can finish this page before I wrap things up. This really isn't anything specific, it's just whatever's in the brain. Brain. I'll draw a brain. Not gonna go too graphic, I'll just make a cartoon one. There you go. It doesn't really look like a brain. It kind of looks like a swirly cloud. Wait, hold on. Brian. Oh yeah, that's good. Yes. that's how you do it. Right. Gosh, I'm really stumbling for the last image. Just needs to fit here. I don't know what it could be. Running on fumes right now. Ghost. Pumpkin. Pumpkin ghost. Let's go. Scarecrow from Medieval. One of these things is a lot easier to draw than a ghost, a pumpkin, the Renaissance painting. I don't know how to... I don't know how to draw that guy. I'm gonna give him the stank DreamWorks face. Yeah! Pumpkin Ghost! Wait, is it clear that he's inside the pumpkin? I don't think it is. Anyway, you approach the pumpkin, he pops out and he's like, well, this is awkward. And then we make a movie out of it.